Time to talk markets, and well, Effiong is back. He's in the studio, and the market is welcoming him positively, 0.24%. Yes, gainers for today. We have Geregu Power, we have Wapik Insurance, we have Chelaram, and we have International Energy Insurance. Triple G, and on the losers list, we have RT Briscoe, we have Royal Exchange, Courtval, International Breweries, Lincolnshire. Mr. Rotimi Fakayejo is also a stockbroker and financial analyst. He joins us via phone. Let's have you first. Mr. Fakayejo, how are you today, and what is your reaction to this positive outlook in the markets for today?
Well, I think we've seen a positive outlook for the market. One for the stock that is leading again today, Geregu Power. And secondly, for the fact that the outcome of the CBN Treasury bill auction yesterday is actually more responsible for what we are seeing. We saw that the rates were clashed depending on the tenor of the bill for the by the CBN, and that definitely makes the capital market more attractive because the same rates for 91 days tenor treasury bill at about 2%, and 182 days at about 7%. I think it is quite really amazing for the equity market at this time. So we in the equity market, you can still get a dividend yield of at least 8, 10, 12% in the next maybe less than 90 days. So it makes more sense for you to put your money in the equity market than actually in the treasury bill. So that definitely implies that we will see more positive trends in the equity market because of the decisions that were taken yesterday by the CBN.
So any direct impact, really, before I let you go, the 100 basis points increase that we've seen on the market?
Well, it's quite amazing that there's no correlation between what CBN did yesterday and what the pronouncement they made on Tuesday with respect to the NPR at 70.5%, and bringing down tenor for Treasury bill to as low as 2% for 91 days and 7% for 4.3% for 182 and 7% for 364 days. I think there's no correlation at all. But all of this, I think is going to be a better bargain for the equity market.
I must thank you so much, Mr. Fakayejo. Do enjoy the rest of your day.
You're welcome.
Effiong, take it away. It's good to have you back.
Oh, totally very nice. I enjoyed my vacation.
Of course, it's showing all over you. And it's a positive one. You're back, and the market is starting positive. Welcoming you positively.
Thank you. It's good. In the sense that the markets, even before I left, I said that it positioned itself as a credible source of wealth creation for investors. You know, this time around that doing business in the larger economy becomes very difficult, running factories, even farms, you know. So the markets, because these big companies have already positioned themselves, they have efficient level of management. And so it is easy for those discerning investors to just, key in and take advantage of the real efficiency that we see in all the big companies, notwithstanding the economic disruptions that also affects them. But if you want to take it to compare doing business individual, even running your private shops, you find out that it's very, very difficult, especially now. Think of the issue of acquiring diesel to run your generators. So having said that, majority of them look back to what the financial industry had completed. You remember last month, December, all of them had to close their register trading for the year. And so preparing to bring everything to the table to give to the central bank. Majority of investors will have to key into that particular one to take profits, especially from the banks and later from the insurance market. So seeing what we are trading today, we see that the gainer splits move across many sectors, from the power sector to insurance to trading to different sectors. And that is to show investors' interest in many of these companies. So even as we are talking about the biting economic situation, majority of investors still have interest in the stock market. So the stock market remains a credible source of wealth creation and then helping Nigerians to get out of the present economic predicament. Asking me about the future, let me say, after the election of next month, the market is likely going to stay on a bullish run for a certain number of months. Ask me why. Coming from the fact that it still remains the option for most people to, put in their money and then stop, doing wastages in running private businesses. Then if this election of next month comes without violence and we have those who are leading the society, I'm talking of politicians emerging now to form the new government, the credibility will now come up and then the market will breathe, for a very long time in green.
Well, it's a good way to leave it. Effiong is back. Take the analysis and let's see how it plays out and see how the market also closes tomorrow.
Sure, it would play out.
All right. Thank you for your time. And it's good to have you back.
Thank you, Tolu.
All right.